Was on a one bar, which is quite concerning. Because you knew last time in FRL he was quite bad with his connection.
Well, my connection was absolute dog.
Your connection was absolutely dog, and hopefully the connection is alright on the stream. Good evening everyone and welcome to TFRL B-League Round 15 here in the beautiful nightlight streets of Singapore. I'm Jameshead14. I'll be your lead commentator and F1 coordinator. Joining me in the commentary box, yeah, I know Rocco has got a one bar, which is hopefully going to improve. Joining me in the commentary box for now, until Small Guy gets back, is a certain Welshman, making his, I think, first venture into the commentary box in TFRL.
Yeah, and luckily we do not have Punisher here, who will criticise me till day and night.
Yeah, I mean, oh, you've just joined and you're on a one bar, which is unfortunate.
So that's why, because recently my internet's been absolute dog.
We can only see what Rocco's connection is going to be like when we get into the lobby. I may stress that now, before we actually start. But if his connection's too bad, then he can take it upon himself either to race or to retire. It's up to him. I'll give him that choice now. Hopefully we're all fine. Stream's okay. We've only got 2 viewers. If we can get that shared out, it'll be much appreciated. Jesus Christ, we're early. I've just realised we are early.
4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes early. We will start dead on 7 o'clock, because I am aware that FRL F1 is on after this, and we want to get started on time, so some of these guys can race in there as well. So we will get started dead on time. We are missing Niels tonight. There is a Red Bull free if anybody wants to go into a Red Bull. Just having a look through. Good evening, old Stephen. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Is old Stephen actually in the lobby? I haven't seen him. Oh yeah, there he is. Dear me. I'm going blind. I'm actually going blind. Evening, AmziQ Racing, my fellow esports team. And good evening to Berra as well. I have roped in a co-commentator, Berra, so you're off the hook for tonight. Shoft and Mushy already coming into the chat by Deneen, our championship leader, of course, who is looking for a 6th straight win here tonight. It's never been heard of in TFRL. I don't think we've had, apart from Montana, I don't think we've had a B-League driver certainly go 5 races without getting a 2nd place. He's won all the last 5 races, which is unbelievable. Sick as a pig after Newport scores with the last kick of the game. That was the Middlesbrough match in the FA Cup. But at least Newcastle got beat and made up for it. At least Newcastle got beat.
Yes! Sorry about that.
And they got beat off Watford 2-0. And Everton and Millwall, by the way, the current match that's going on live, I think is 1-1 last time I checked. That just gives a little bit of an update on the football scores. We are here for racing though. Thank you to the 10 viewers that are tuning in. People complaining that Rocco is still on that one bar. Is he on a one bar for you guys?
For now, for me, well, he's on a 1 bar, but for me, concerningly, Mads is 4 bar, but Ixa is on a 1 bar for me.
Yeah. Hopefully Rocco's internet will be fine. Now I know we had that situation in Italy last time out where the connection really did play into hands. It was a good job Deneen won that race, and I think it's a good job Rocco hopefully he doesn't go AI, and if he joins constantly I will just message him saying, look, it's up to you, either race with a dodgy connection or not race and then put everyone at risk, essentially. So the option is there, and I will opt that if possible. But I know it is 59 minutes past. Hopefully his connection will be okay. Hopefully Small Guy will be appearing at some point as well. Well,
should we also bring Onyx here, just in case?
No, Onyx is fine. I've gave him his little job. By the way, Rocco has gone for a 3 bar, so hopefully that has improved a little bit. But I am conscious it is 7 o'clock, just about, so I'm going to send a message just that is 7 o'clock is coming round, we can get started. I'm going to give a quick batch of invites out to everyone. If everyone else can do the same. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually. Everyone's internet is wacky. Oh, dear. Brocard has sent me... Brocard's added me to something. May need a different host. Oops.
10, 9.
We're going to have to get started. There we go. Everyone, looking good. 5 bar, 4 bar. With Elixir on a 3 bar. So everyone looking good on my end. Anyways. If you guys see Rocco out on track and he lags, please tell me.
But now I say goodbye to Mr. Ballboy 57.
Oh, I'm keeping him. I'm keeping him here.
Oh.
I'm gonna keep it here.
Sure.
Oh, Brocard's just said I can rest if you need to fill the field. Yeah, about that. We've already started. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. I'm going to get a couple more B-League drivers in, by the way, for next week as well. That's something I'm working on behind the scenes. Hopefully we can pick up some brand new drivers to enthuse the championship up a little bit. So we just wait for Pelly to ready up, choose his tyres. We haven't got all day. Thank you, Pelly. And here we go into qualifying. Now, as I said last night at the start of the stream, don't hurt me in the comments, because I only know the Anderson Bridge and the grandstand section. That's the only sections I know out on track.
I don't know anything.
You don't even know anything? We're a bit inexperienced on this track. I've got to say, I'm much better with Japan next week. I'm a lot more comfier with Japan, because I know the corner names there. But Singapore, I have put on official time, by the way, tonight. So we have got the official time. And 25 seconds in and Rocco not out the pitch yet. Nobody out the pitch yet. This is going to be... The Ball Boy, I'm going to come to you actually. How do you rate your chances around here?
Well, if I don't get, my front wing knocked off, I think I can do rather well. Aiming for points, and that's about it.
Ferrari?
That was Mr. Mitri coming out. Yeah, Rocco's just coming out actually. So I'm going to monitor him closely for now. Looks okay running down in the straight. And he is on a soft compound of tyre, which is interesting. We have Montana, by the way, set at 33.2. Oh, there's the safety car glitching. Goodness me. Like last night.
Mitri was pretty wide on the exit there, so that should be a concern going forward.
Right, Rocco coming out the pits. Honestly, looks absolutely fine. But I will touch wood now. Hopefully it keeps like that. Hopefully he keeps like that. Just watching him down the straight. He has got a McLaren in front of him, which will be, is that you, Ball Boy? Or is that Lixer?
That is
Lixer, yeah. Yeah, Rocco's connection on my end anyway is looking absolutely fine for now. I will cut on board with him, just to be sure that his connection is fine. I think honestly he's taking it steady on this outlap as well, just to make sure his connection is fine. And hopefully he has turned off all his devices and put airplane mode on. Yeah, he's looking okay. Yeah, he is looking okay. Thank you for the 14 viewers that are tuning in. I will cut on board with Mr. Mitri as soon as he starts his lap. If you can inform me when he's going to start his lap, that'll be much appreciated. Where is Reb? Reb not going to be racing tonight. He has said no in the chat. He's not going to be racing. Pigeon Dragon off on his brake.
Glocky going very slow, getting ready, going under the grandstand.
Yeah, everyone getting prepared for the lap. Mr. Mitri coming through the final 2 corners. That was a beautiful time actually to come on. Mr. Mitri just about to start his lap, the Dutchman. Returning from a several race layoff. I think the last time he was here was in... I forgot when it was. Quite a well, I think it was Hungary maybe. He last turned up. Or Britain maybe. But Mr. Mitri though is on a lap. There's a yellow flag in sector 3. Is that just people preparing for the laps, I think? Must be.
Yeah, I think it's Deneen.
Deneen, ooh. Well, we know the grandstand section... Yeah, the grandstand section last night was very costly, especially in the race. We saw Technique, JB, Onyx, and somebody else. I think it was Joe that ran down the escape road. We saw 3 people crash out there last night in A-League, and we had Joe run down the escape road.
At least it wasn't a team of Glock. Some drivers, midway through their fast laps at the minute. So.
Yeah, Mr. Mitri leading one at the minute. I think the Sauber in behind is S-Boy, I do believe. Just going through in the back of shot there. But Mr. Mitri now coming through towards the grandstand section. This is turns 17 and 18. In fact, no, it's 16 and 17. What am I on about? 18 and 19. 20 and 20. Hang on, that's 9. That's 20. 21 and 22.
This is 20. Yeah.
21, 22, and then 23 and 24 is the double left-hander. Mr. Mitri, though, is on the run up to the line, and he is going to set a respectable 30. Oh! He stopped before. He stopped before the line. He did this in France, I think, as well. When I obviously didn't attend France.
Did you think he was going so fast? But Glocky's
he was going to be.
slower.
I guarantee you, he was going to be a couple of tenths ahead of S-Boy. Rocco has set a lap, which is good to see. And again, seemingly looking good with his connection, and that is what I like to see. That is what I like to see indeed. S-Boy.
Deneen
on top.
Let's see more.
Oh yeah. Goes second. Oh, on the ultra soft compound of tyre as well there, Deneen. Yeah. So the Irishman already looking to get himself possibly a 6th win here tonight.
Yeah, I think Billy's going to need to go back in the pits because he's got damage and he's on the soft compounded tyre.
Billy, where's he got the damage? Is that on the right side end plate? Oh yeah.
Damage. O'Steven just broke his front wing at the exit of the grandstand.
Right. Oh, well, Stephen's got front wing damage, I think, as well.
Yeah.
Just struggled through that final corner there. Not sure if he was going slow, but Billy, by the way, is preparing for a lap. We'll see if he goes on this. I know on the last game, people's front wings would fix, but I don't think on this game they've added that. Oh, and he nearly... Yeah, he's coming back in the pits as Billy. Yeah. I think it's the wisest decision as well, to be honest.
On board with Ixa.
Into 2 tenths off.
Final couple of corners.
Yeah, 2 tenths off on his invalidated lap. I'm not sure what his invalidated lap was, but he's really not up there.
I'd say P5 he'll go.
Invalidated again. 37 flat.
Yeah.
Invalidated again. Dear me.
Faster than his teammates.
Oh, who was that cutting across turn 1 there? That was cheeky, whoever that was. Just saw somebody... Oh, it was Lixer. It was Lixer cutting across turn 1. What am I on about? Rocco preparing for a lap. By the looks. He looks like he's going to go on another lap. Looks like he's in a high fuel mode run, actually, here tonight.
Interesting.
Looking good. Yeah, looking good. His connection keeping stable for now. Hopefully that continues going into the race, of course. And touch wood, it will be okay. I think he said last week that he was going to sort out his connection to me personally. So, Rocco's 6 tenths down, so I don't think he's on a lap here. Glock, by the way, 38-2. Oh, what were you going to say, sorry?
Oh, I was going to talk about, like, Glocky, though. But he's the only one in the that isn't in pit, so we come to that period of qualifying, but oh well. That was a massive slide from him through there.
Yeah, he's not on a lap, I don't think. Is he on a lap? I'm not sure. He's 2 tenths down, he could be going for a lap. Pelly's gone 4th, by the way, in the Toro Rosso.
Yeah, good lap from him. Faster than Mr. Ballboy.
Yeah, Ballboy. What happened on your first lap, if you're there?
Yeah, well, this is my first lap since, since TFRL F1 really, so it's been about several weeks since I've actually done this track, so yeah, I'm just getting used to things now, just getting the feel of it. Hopefully I can go a couple of tenths quicker.
37-1. Yeah. Worried about Pelly ahead of you? Oh, Rocco? What's Rocco?
Pelly...
sorry.
Yeah.
Is Rocco in AI mode?
Where I am after my second lap to see if I can improve.
Yeah, it's either me or it's Rocco in AI mode. His car's like constantly going round.
passed him, yeah.
Ah,
And then he passed me as well.
yeah, that
So
lap was
surely
much
it's-
slower than.
Yeah, that is definitely his AI going round. Hopefully his AI will learn how to come in the pits as well.
Speaking of going in the pits, I saw Glocky entering the pits very haphazardly.
Yeah, Glock entering the
And
pits. Couple of drivers
Billy
coming out on
starting
that
another
lap.
lap.
Oh yeah, Billy is starting another lap in the Haas. Had a poor run of form actually, Billy, coming into this. Hopefully he might be able to better it tonight. There's a yellow flag in Sector 3.
Yeah, that was Goldie letting Deneen through. Yeah,
Is Deneen on lap? No.
Salva 1-2.
Oh, actually, Goldie's let him through, but Deneen's preparing for a lap. Which is interesting. And also, I may point out that Deneen is on a set of Hypersofts. Yellow flags in Sector 3. Mr. Mitchery just coming out of the pits. And I think that yellow flag in Sector 3 was for Bullboy. S-Boy.
Yeah, apparently there's rain. There's rain.
Oh, I've got a glitch.
Oh.
Apparently there's rain. What?
It'll miss the session 10 to 15 minutes.
Ooh, so it might come at the end of the session then. Like we saw last night in the race. And that couldn't have been a 26.6 from Deneen in the first sector. No way. He's invalidated his lap and he goes down the escape road to get out of Goldie's way, which is good to see. I think that is Mr. Mitchery behind him on a lap, but Goldie returning, trying to better his 36.3 that he's already set, going through the Singapore sling. That now left-handed corner, not the chicane as once was around this track, going across the Anderson Bridge section now and into the hairpin. Gotta take, I rather prefer to take a wide line to get a deeper run into the corner, and that gets the run out going on to into the end of the second sector.
Really going P7, faster than Glocky. Interesting.
Yeah, but Glock on a set of softs may just add that as well. Actually, very close actually between, I would say, Mr. Mitchery, Billy. S-Boy improves, breaks into the 34s. Nice lap from him, but I'm still on board with Goldie for now. This looks like it's going to be a good lap. Goldie coming around the final couple of corners. Yeah, Goldie may be improving, I'm not sure. Coming across the line, yeah, he improves up to second and only beats Deneen by 11 hundredths, in fact. Deneen sliding out the corner.
Again.
Yeah, Deneen just about to prepare for another lap by the looks. Bullboy is on a lap coming around the final corners now, the final two corners. It's an improvement. He's going to go ahead of Pelly, I think, with this. Yeah, he goes by 6 hundredths of a second. Quite close between the top three. Yes, boy, Goldie, Deneen, your top three at the minute. Oh, and I may just add James Killer has gone 6th as well. So he improved there. And he's a 10th up in the first sector.
Yeah. Well,
looking good.
We are waiting on two drivers to set lap times, Ixa and Bjorn.
Oh, Lixa. Yeah, Lixa on a lap. I'm not sure what's happened to Bjorn Voss. Rocco is in the pits as well. I think he must be going for a very late stint. Probably a low fuel run, I would imagine, on a set of Ultras. That is my current thinking, with him being 39.0 on a set of softs. But Lixa is on a lap. S-Boy currently, I may just add, just to clarify by the way, that is not. I thought it was a 35.9, not a 34.9, so I may just apologise for that. I've just realised that S-Boy is a second clear of Goldie. But close between Goldie and Deneen anyways. Lixa is about to go 4th with this, I think. Oh, in fact, he's gone second.
Good lap from him.
Yeah, I really found that the power of the McLaren coming out the final two corners. Now, we talk about the power of the McLaren. Of course, this is not...
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think Mad goes corner down there.
Mad!
Sorry,
oh.
I don't know where he is.
That is the runoff area at the end of Sector 2.
Yeah, it's if I say that, well, I have no idea the names of the corners.
Glock on a lap,
I would
though.
search it, but...
Yeah, Glock on a lap. Oh, he's coming in the pits. Must have invalidated somewhere. He is coming in the pits. And I may just confirm that. Let me check. Is it our Glock? No, he didn't invalidate, actually. It didn't come up on my screen. Is Rocco out the pit yet?
Finally, Bjorn is on an outlap, so Hopefully you'll be seeing a
Good to
lap
see.
from him soon.
F1 Spider, I think, is tuning in because he's like one of my activities. Oh, I haven't tuned off my notifications, which is whoops. This is what I'm supposed to do for every single race. So if there's any notifications come up in the left corner, I will turn them off. Pelly on a lap. Bulbo Jr. gets very mad. Bulbo Jr. getting very mad at Pelly hitting the wall there on the right hand side of the track. Pelly coming through the final corner. He's going to go second with this, I think. Yeah, good lap actually. 35.6, 9/10 improvement. Near second improvement there for Pelly. He's gone second. Nice lap. And I may add that he is filling in for Fidgeting Dragon tonight as well.
And James Killer going through the grandstand for the minute.
Yeah, not on the lap though.
Always supposed to century, but not using most of the runoff that was given to him.
Coming in the pits.
But he enters the pits.
Yeah, I could tell already he was in ERS mode 0, so that's how you can tell if a driver is or is not on a lap. Bjorn Voss has... Yeah. Oh, I thought he was... just about to start. Oh, Stephen's on a lap. Going through the hairpin. Oh, getting very close to that wall on the left-hand side. Whew. Goodness me. Let's see what he's like going through.
I don't think this lap's going to be fast due to his ERS, so he's got to be wary about that.
Are you sure? Billy just gets out. Yeah, Billy just gets out as well. That's why the yellow flags are there for. Oh, Stephen 8/10 up in the middle sector, though. So he could be potentially improving. Oh, nearly getting caught into a bit of a half spin there. Coming through the grandstand section, avoids the curve nicely. And that's actually a nice line through there. If old Stephen can just speed this up a little bit, he could be putting himself around the Billy Glock sort of area with this lap. Old Stephen coming around the final two corners now. He's going to be slower than Mads, I think, here. Yep, oh, only a tenth slower, in fact, than Mads. Quite close between, as I said, Mr. Mitri, Billy, Glock, Mads, or Stephen. About 7/10 separating them. 8th down to 12th at the minute. And Rocco is hopefully going to come out on a lap. Yes, he is. He's just come out of the pits, in fact. Just exiting his pit box now.
I think S-Boy may have this wrapped up because if drivers want to even equal S-Boy's time, they're going to need to gain 7/10. That is a tall order.
We've got to realise though, Deneen was on a set of ultras. I'm not sure if he's on a lap actually. Oh, he's just started one actually. Right, I've got another glitch going on. I can't get above thingy. Rocco looking good again on his connection. Bjorn Voss though is on a lap and he's going to be threatening the top 3 here. Bjorn Voss, in fact, no, he's not even going to threaten the top 3. He's gone 7th behind Ball Boy. I think that'll be... he'll accept that, I think. To be honest, Bjorn Voss, I think that's his qualifying session probably done. Yep, he retires from the session.
Yeah.
Just
and
going...
Glocky, what will he set?
Oh, he's on night lap. Yep, just starting off now. Rocco looking good on his connection. Once again. Keep an eye on his connection. I'll go on board with Deneen, who's at the hairpin. Oh, getting very wide.
Always starting his lap now.
Pelly retires. Yep, not going to improve. I think S-Boys is... I think it's S-Boys to lose, but if Deneen finds something in this final sector, I'm just going to double check the sector times at the minute from Deneen. 26.4, 36.3 in the middle sector. Much, much better than his lap, and I think this could be Paul coming on here. That's Rocco getting out of the way. Oh, that's Mr. Mitri, sorry, getting out of the way. I do believe Deneen is coming around the final 2 corners now. It's going to be very close to Paul here. Don't think he's done enough, though. Has he done enough on the run to the line? No, he hasn't. 35.2. And Deneen does not get Paul. Unless he finds something on this... He could go for another flying lap, and I think that's what he's going to try and do. With 30 seconds left in the session, roughly. Coming on board with somebody that is on a lap. Oh, Mr. Mitri has stopped. Turn 3, sorry. Just letting James Killer through, and he retires from the session. Rocco preparing to start a lap.
On a lap. Ooh, sorry.
Oh, Mads has crashed.
Oh.
Caught on board there. Mads having a little bit of a moment. I think that's his left front end plate gone as well. He's just going to nurse the car home.
Yeah.
Glock around the final corner. Is he going to threaten anything? Glock. Oh, goes 4th. Nice lap on the set of ultras.
So it's a Sauber 1-2 at the minute with a
Toro 3-4. Ballboy gets that up to 6th, and we could have a McLaren 5th and 6th as well.
Goldie coming around.
Goldie
Matt
3rd.
is gonna put him 3rd.
35.4. Ballboy coming around the final 2 corners as well. He is improving on his lap. Let's see what he's going to do. Doesn't improve position, but he improves on his lap.
Yeah.
Billy's gone ahead.
Beats Bjorn.
Just having a look.
The final 3 drivers.
Ooh, Deneen 2/10 down, actually, coming through the middle sector. He's now through. He's really attacking, and I think that's an invalidation. He's just doing this.
He's run about ERS by any chance.
Deneen. He improves, actually. That wasn't invalidation. He does improve by 1/10 of a second. So Deneen 35.1 in the end. But not good enough for Paul. James Killer's gone 8th. And Mad's coming into the pitch. Rocco the only one on the lap. And if Fastball retires from the session, we'll be able to get this done. And Mads is retired as well. Rocco, though, he's going to be around Ballboy, James Killer sort of area, I think, with this lap. Rocco coming around the final 2 corners now. And... Oh!
38 dead.
He's only gone 12th.
12th.
12th on a set of ultras. Was that his AI again?
Possibly.
I really hope it wasn't, but... As Bobo Jr. goes absolutely mad in the background. Show completed here. Qualifying has completed here in Singapore. And S-Boy and Deneen for letter Sauber 1-2 on the front row of the grid. Goldie in 3rd. Quite close actually between those 3. 4.5 tenths. Pelly in 4th. Flixer in 5th, running off the top 5. Glock in 6th. Then it was Ballboy, James Killer, Billy and Bjorn Voss. Interesting to note that Glock and Bjorn Voss are on a set of ultra softs. Mr. Mitri, Rocco, Mads, and old Stephen ran off the top 14. Ballboy, 7th place. Happy with that?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm just aiming for a top 10 here today in both sessions. So if I can achieve that, I'll be happy, even if it's 10th.
Even if it's 10th. And of course, I have made sure that surface only is on tonight, so we should be getting some great battling like what we did. And it's raining! It's raining here in Singapore!
And
that is a set of
2017.
That's a set of that's a set of intermediate tyres as well in Goldie's pit garage. So now this throws. Yeah. Oh, if Neil's made this race, this'll be he'd be doing an absolute rain dance at the minute.
And plus, that would be unfortunate for Glocky, who's 5/100ths below Pelly, I believe, on the ultras. Now that strategy has gone to waste.
Yeah, that rain though is coming down. It's wet. Is it supposed to dry up? Weather forecaster Ballboy, if you checked the weather forecast for this?
Yeah, it's going to dry up about a quarter into this race.
So we should get first 10 laps, I think, wet, and then the rest should be dry, hopefully. Right. But this throws FRL F1 going to be late then, with this intermediate conditions.
Oh no. Yes. When we were loading in, I was having a look at the safety car down at the... Ooh. Don't know what happened there. Sadly. Yeah, I was looking at the safety car. It was spazzing out, so that's not tuning.
It does that.
Yeah.
If you heard my, if you watched the A-League stream last night, me and Ballboy had a very good, in-depth discussion about the state of the game and what sort it's in. If we don't get any battles tonight, I would like to come back to that issue because some of the AZR guys have had their say on the matter, and they totally agree, pretty much, with what I have said last night. But, coming into this race, intermediate strategy for the first quarter of this race. What's your top 3, Jack?
Well, I do think Sauber will have both cars in the top 3 if both drivers can drive cleanly, and I do think Blocky can use the drying strategy, the drying tracking, of course, in there.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he can get 3rd through it all.
Yeah, just checking on board with Rocco just to make sure his connection's okay. I'm keeping his connection very close to my mind. If you can watch him from the start, that'd be much appreciated. Yeah. He looks fine on the formation up though.
Yeah, the AI driving should be quite clearly pointed from the TV pod, so I'll keep on board like that.
Yeah, keep on board with that. I'm going to go for top 3, and it could be a little bit predictable given the conditions. I'm going to go for Deneen for the win. I think he's unbeatable at the minute. Six wins, hopefully, on the bounce for him tonight. I'm going to go Goldie on his return in second. And for a bit of a punt, I'm going to go, and he's probably going to hate me for saying this, Bullboy third. Pressure's on.
So, two commentators with two different views.
Two commentators with two different views. Of course, we're at our TFRL. We do like to factor in everyone else's opinions, but like I did nearly with FRL F2 in thingy, 5 red lights are all about to go out. That is an absolute shocking camera angle. Goodness me. Yeah. 5 red lights are all about to go out though. And it is. Lights down, away we go. Deneen's got a much better start than S-Boy on the right-hand side of the grid. He's already passed him. Goldie going past him as well. Losing a little bit of contact. Oh! Pelly coming out of absolutely nowhere. Trying to do Verstappen. And he batters into S-Boy. S-Boy getting caught up early. Looking okay further down the order, however. Apart from that little bit of contact, all clean, I think. As Goldie tries to go around the outside of Pelly into turn 4, and he's made that stick, actually. That's a brilliant move by Goldie. Little bit of Constantina going on in behind. There's a Renault on the wall. Oh, James Killer's gone off in the wall. Oh, and there's another bit of contact. They're just losing control of the car in these wet conditions, these intermediate conditions. S-Boy going miles down the order. Looking all relatively clean though. Rocco getting the move done there on Mads further down the order. Oh, sorry. It was Bjorn Voss on S-Boy, sorry. I may add that. I think it was Mittery on Bjorn Voss defending the position. So I may just get my facts right. But Deneen first, Ballboy second, Goldie third. Prediction looking quite good so far.
Penny off wide then.
Yeah, Lixer. Oh, look at how slow they're going through Anderson Bridge section. Pelly nearly ended up in the wall there on the left-hand side of the track. Did well
being way too aggressive.
To thingy, but S-Boy, by the way. Oh, Rocco is letting S-Boy go. I think he tried to dive it up the inside. He's almost side by side though with S-Boy. He's got to be careful. He's going right round the outside here, Rocco. Have a go, Rocco, round the outside of S-Boy, who I think might have damage. So that's an easier move than expected. And Rocco's up to 9th, but an absolute brilliant move. Oh, and that's Billy or Mads' wing going off there in the background as well. Just a little bit scrappy. Great start for Ballboy. He's in second at the minute.
Tradition is coming to fruition.
Yeah, Goldie though holding up a little bit of a training behind. I think that's just helping these front two get away a little bit. With Deneen on top, 59.8. That lap time is bound to come down before the end of this race. All getting very wide in the background of shot. Nobody into the pits, I don't think, on this first lap. No, nobody into the pits. Same as last night. Yeah. Deneen leads by 5/10 from Ballboy. Goldie third, who is now beginning to try and close in on Ballboy. And Ballboy has got to concentrate, of course, because we're in his ear at the minute. So we'll try and be as kind to him as possible during the commentary. Mr. Mittery, though, lining up a move on Pelly here, perhaps. Going around the outside. No way. Is he going to try it in intermediate conditions? No way! Oh, no way! Oh, Pelly just losing control of the car, and Mr. Mittery dives it down the inside, and that's very, very good. Bold move there by Mr. Mittery. Pelly, though, doesn't go for the move. Lixer taking it nice and slow in front of him as well. And Mr. Mittery actually just got caught out there a little bit on Lixer going slow as Goldie goes for a bit of a half spin coming through the Anderson Bridge section.
Battle. Oh, Matt's lost it!
Oh!
Right where the slinger chicane was.
Where on earth did that happen? Did he have contact with anybody?
He was fighting Billy. I think Billy sent up the inside.
If Billy sent up the inside, will you be able to clip that now? And then, the thing is, Bjorn Voss leaves the session. Disconnects.
I was on the... It gave me a stupid camera angle of it. I only saw Mads flying across.
Well, if you can clip it anyways, it will help. Will help in our investigations, of course. Me and Lyronix will obviously be looking at the incidents for B-League. As Glock is all over the back of Goldie coming through the grandstand section. They're just taking it very cautiously, of course, as you would expect. And I think by this time of the race, I think we were through lap 4. Now, I know he's fighting for the lead, but Ballboy, is the rain actually easing up out on track? It's gone into sweat mode. But it looks like it is actually, it is actually letting up out on track already. So we might say, like, lap 7, 8, Bjorn Voss getting overtaken there by old Steven. Bjorn Voss going into AI. If we can give an invite back out to Bjorn Voss, that'd be much appreciated. He is down at the back of the field, but he is still in with a chance of getting points. That's what's most important here. Mr.
Yeah, try and
Mitri.
get that clip onto my
Glock going around the
channel.
outside. Oh, I thought Glock was going to go around the outside there. On Goldie, and he is. He's got a much better run out. Glock round the outside of Goldie, similar to what Lewis did last night. Just puts him in the wall a little bit. Yellow flag sector 2. And that is Pelioff, I think, down the escape road, just letting through Billy there. I think that was Pelioff breaking himself and going down the escape road. Saw that in the background. But Glock all over the back of Goldie. Oh, and Pelly's out. Pelly's lost control of the car there. Oh, and that's a massive crash. And I think Bjorn Voss's AI did very well. As old Steven now sends it around the outside. Oh, that's Billy ran the wrong way at the Singapore Sling. It's all kicking off now. Goodness me. Trying to focus. Glock now going around the outside of Goldie. Here we go. Around the outside. Round 2. Licks out. Breaks himself though and has got a bit of front wing damage. Now Mr. Mitri in on the act. Front 2 getting away. And I am conscious that battle is getting nearer. Oh, you've left the session. Oh dear.
Yeah, and trying to clip down the clip so you can see.
Oh, okay.
Without skipping.
Do you have another invite back to the session?
Yes, I
well?
do.
Very good. Hopefully you'll be able to join through the party if that doesn't happen. But Deneen on lap 4. As we begin lap 4 here in Singapore. And he is about to start lap 4. Yep, 9/10 ahead of Ballboy at this current stage. Goldie in 3rd. Glock just losing a little bit of control of the car through turn 24 there, last corner. Lixer and Mr. Mitri all in that little, all embroiled in a little bit of a battle, all the way extending back from 3rd to 6th. Rocco looking good with his connection in 7th, S-Boy 8th, or Stephen in 9th, who is now pulling away from James Killer, who appears to be struggling early on in this race. Billy is into the pits after going round the, after spinning round at the Singapore Sling. Let's cut back on board with Glock though, he's not close enough for manoeuvre here. Track definitely starting to, I would think, dry out. They all settle down now into their rhythms. Ooh, Mr. Mitri getting very close to the back end of Lixer there. And I think, just to correct myself, Lixer has got no front wing damage. Glock sending it out wide. Is the lag beginning to pick up, actually? Just like the frame rate might be dropping here. Hopefully, we're okay.
Just uploading the clip now. So that should be on my channel.
Lovely. I will have a look at that after this race, of course, and I've got Pelly's Italy incident to look at, even though it was a bit late coming in. DRS has been enabled, though. The rain has stopped dead on track, pretty much, and DRS enabled, so already, and I think Billy sensed it, actually. I don't think it might be dries yet, if I've got to be honest.
The spray could still prove...
Oh! Oh, Stevens ended up in the wall at the hairpin.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what's happened there to Stephen.
Possibly.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. James Killer fled away from the scene though, if there was contact. As the front runners are about to come in, and pretty much I think the whole field will be coming in on lap 5 out of 31. We'll just begin lap 5 out of 31. Deneen in, Ballboy in, Goldie in, they're all flooding into the pits. Glock, who crashes, actually going in the pit wall, and Lixer's jumped him as he going in the pits. Yes, he has. Lixer jumps Glock going into the pits. That is a costly mistake, I think, for Glock, if I've got to be honest. He's going to go into his pit entry now. Varying strategies. Deneen going on a set of ultras, and sadly, I think Lixer has been caught up in a double stack from the McLaren boys, because obviously Ballboy was pitting early. Oh, Stephen in as well. I think Billy's had the good sense here to actually continue on. Oh, the lap data has disappeared on my screen there. Goodness me.
Ah. Just because I jumped back.
No. Oh, Billy in the wall. Billy in the wall on a set of softs. I think he's going to pit in again. Yellow flag in sector 1. Who's that?
That's Pelly. He's retired.
Yeah, Pelly retired. Mad's out as well. Not sure who the yellow flag was in for sector 1 though. Didn't look like any of the leaders.
I can't invite Bjorn directly, sadly. So we're gonna have to leave it up to someone else.
Oh, can you actually... Oh, I was going to say you could back out the lobby and then not go into spectator mode, and then you can invite them. That might work. I don't know.
Alright.
It's up to you, though.
Well, I'll do it to get Bjorn in.
Yeah, Bjorn Voss
Sit
is in
tight.
11th, by the way. He is ahead of Billy. His car is still in AI mode, so hopefully we'll be okay. But we have got a battle out on track. This is for 9th and 10th. James Killer on a set of ultras trying desperately to get past old Stephen already, coming through onto the Anderson Bridge section now. Old Stephen getting very close to the wall there, just losing a little bit of control. Can James Killer transcend up the inside? No, old Stephen runs out wide, and now this is James Killer's moment to try and capitalise. He's going to go all the way around the outside. We cut to TV Pod running down the straight. James Killer late on the brakes. Old Stephen, though, just defends that and parked it to perfection on the corner as Glock picks up a 3-second time penalty down in 6th place. So he must have corner cut one of the corners, probably under the grandstand section or maybe at the second to last corner, as Lixer is right in the back of Mr. Mittery coming down the straight, and this has absolutely came from nowhere as well. Lixer looks like he's on a 2-stop strategy with Mr. Mittery on a soft strategy. So I'm guessing the guys on the softs will be going quite considerably into the end of the race. And Lixer, yellow flag in sector 1. Not sure who that is.
Oh.
Mads?
For me it said Mads retired as soon as you said that, so...
Oh, no, Mads is already out. James Killer has completed that move, by the way, on old Stephen. I think he had DRS down the straight. So he got that move done, so James Killer through to 9th.
Bad news, Rocco's AI is in play, I think.
No,
I'm
looking
not
fine.
Sure.
Looking fine.
Oh, must be me for a second there. But
He's coming through. He's coming through the middle sector, isn't he? Is he losing any time to S-Boy? No, he's actually gaining time. So yeah, I don't think his AI is in operation. Which I think it's good to see. He's catching quite a bit. Yeah, Elixir. Oh, he could get a move done here. Oh, Mr. Mittery. Really close. Lixer going to try it. Lixer's going to try it. Just a snap of oversteer, though. 3-second time penalty. Yeah, very costly, I think, that as well. Glock, though. Oh, nearly crashing in the wall there. Actually, Lixer, similar to where we saw JB and the likes of Technique lose it as well last night in A-League. I'm just going to check through the comments because we have got a little bit of break in the action, but Lixer will catch back up to Mr. Mittery. I'm just going to check the comments because I noticed that nothing's coming through on the right hand side of my screen. This is getting chaotic. Apparently from Mad, so that is him sewn up. Lixer though trying to move here on Mr. Mittery, I think running down the straight as we have a look on board with the
Lixer's already fighting Mr. Mittery.
Oh, going around the outside, Lixer down into turn 6. This is beautiful. This is similar to what we saw actually with Lewis last night. This time Lixer trying to get it down the inside. Oh, Mr. Mittery's in the wall. Oh, he just caught the wall. He just caught the wall on the left-hand side of the track. I'm not sure what happened there. I don't think it was Lixer's. Yeah, Lixer's got damage caught up in that. I don't think it was Lixer's fault. And I certainly don't think it was Mr. Mittery's fault. It's just one of them racing incidents, I think. That was very strange.
Yeah.
That was a beautiful helicopter shot because we have caught everything on that shot. There.
That's going to be a topic for debate, but sadly Bjorn Voss is not back in the lobby yet. I sent him the invite.
Have you got him on your friends list, and can you check what game he's on, by any chance?
I put his name in.
Oh, okay.
That way.
Bjorn Voss with a capital B and a capital V. Oh, Lixer hitting the wall with his damage. Here comes Glock down the inside. I think Lixer lets him through there. Quite wise from Lixer.
Yeah.
He should be coming out ahead of Bjorn Voss's AI, I would expect. Rocco beginning to catch S-Boy as well. 1.7 seconds.
It's going to be a real question now because
Softs 23 laps. He can make it. He can make it quite easily at about 70% tyre wear. I think he can make it that as well. He's coming in the pits. We'll just see what he's coming on to. I think that's a set of softs getting ready out in his pit garage. In fact, his pit garage wasn't even there on my screen. So this is going to be a weird pit stop here. I'm not sure what
For me,
tyres he's going on. Softs.
He's not even in the pit box for me.
Yep, he's not in the pit box for me either, so that's a glitch that obviously
There's his twin.
Mr. Mather and the likes of those need fixing. Bjorn Voss's AI is going to come past him, I think, down the straight. Yep, there he goes, left-hand side of the screen. Billy picks up a 3-second time penalty. Track is down at the final corner. No real battles now going out on track. We'll cut to Rocco, though, who is on the hunt for 5th place on the back of S-Boy. Doing quite well. He's knocked that down about 0.5 of a second. Maybe the tyres, the ultras, not working at the temperatures that he might like, but he is trying to get in on S-Boy, and S-Boy on a recovery mission, of course, after getting caught up in that early contact. But as we've got a little bit of break in the action, let's come on to last night's topic once again, the state of the game. Jack Meyer, what's your opinion on the game? Does it need a new patch? And are League Racing, is League Racing getting affected by it?
Severely, I think we need a good F1 game by 2020, and if we don't, I think just cut all League Racing from it, because it's clearly not able to be endured for some, like me and that.
I mean,
I'm gonna try and see if Small Guy's online.
I don't think I normally get a notification to see if he's came online. I haven't seen anything on Twitter. I think he was going to notify me if he was running late or whatever.
Yeah, he's not online. But moving on, Ixa and Bjorn Voss's AI because there's cars between each other. So
I'm not even going to go on board with that because it's only going to go one way.
Yeah, just like most battles.
Just having a look what's going on Twitter. Anything going on?
Rocco gets a 3-second time penalty. And speaking of penalties, let's see the incidents.
Oh, have you seen how far Deneen's out in front, by the way? 11.3 seconds to Ballboy. 4 laps on those ultras. He's pulled away without breaking sweat, I think.
Yeah, he's got all his ERS even.
Yeah, he can. Do you know what? He can save that up until he goes on to his next stint. I'm that confident in him winning this race. Then thingy. I'm expecting though, hopefully Goldie might get the hammer down onto Ballboy, so my prediction comes off. Or if Ballboy is listening and he might want to let him through, that would be perfect. Billy is approaching Bjorn Voss's AI as well, so that's going to be another overtake done for Billy. I'm just going to go briefly under a blue screen because I just want to see what Bjorn Voss is doing on line. So I do apologise for the lack of action at the minute. I'm just checking, see what he's on. Oh, he's gone offline. He's gone offline. Bjorn Voss has gone offline, so don't think he will be getting that invite anytime soon. However, Billy trying to push. If he gets past Bjorn Voss's AI, he's got 2.5 seconds to Lixa, but that's what he's got to be aware of. Just corner cutting that corner a little bit too much there.
And he's received a penalty for that.
Yeah, 3-second time penalty. You just got to be careful. You can pick them up quite easily, the 3-second time penalties, especially around this track. Even at that corner, turn 22, you can pick up. Gap to, and I don't think he's even caring about the corner cutting now, to be honest. You see him there at the final corner there? Jesus Christ. Thought he was going to come in the pit lane.
Driving in the minute looks very unorientated compared to how he was earlier in the race.
Saving the tyres. Yeah, he's saving the tyres. Oh, a little rub against the wall there from Lixa. Billy there in the background of shot. Yeah, Billy there in the background of shot, 2.7 seconds behind. Rocco has just lost time to S-Boy, so maybe those tyres, those ultras, aren't working at the capacity as what they were. However, saying that, Danina's just set the fastest lap of the race, so maybe the tyres are working at the capacity. We've got yellow flagged in Sector 2. Not sure who that is. Oh, it's Billy. It's Billy that has crashed out the race. So I think he must have spun, obviously, before that contact, and that's another one out the race. Unfortunate for Mr. Mitri. I will catch up with him, see what was going on. But Bjorn Voss's AI at the minute isn't a point.
That's good to see.
Oh dear. Right, I'm going to be freshen myself up. I don't think anything's going to happen since I'm going. So, just talk about whatever you want. And I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Right, then on to FRL. Everyone, if you're interested in, I'd say, being given a very good chance, I'm sure Bob will agree with me saying it, come find us. We are willing to accept anyone.
Nothing about FRL. Nothing about FRL. Focus on the race. I've went on board with Rocco.
Yeah, the closest battle. I get not just really about, but
just about. But it looks like you might be overheating those tyres a little bit. Right, I'm gonna go for a drink. I expect
if you come
probably.
back, I'll be going.
Oh dear.
Yeah, for like I don't know, 2 minutes.
Okay. Right, I'm gonna go for a drink.
Yeah. Boy, cruising at the minute, I guess you'd say. Not much going on for him. Yeah. At this moment in time in the race, it was sparse, but considering how me and James were talking about problems in league racing, I could say a bit more views if anyone would want that. Well, but I wouldn't know if anyone's saying anything. I don't have a stream up, but yeah. Yeah, so the order at the minute on lap 12 and 31 is Deneen, Ballboy, Goldie, Glock, S-Boy, Rocco, James Killer, O. Stephen, Ixer, and Bjorn Voss, who's in an AI state at the minute. And so all these drivers will be earning points, and the drivers who have all retired and won't be receiving points is Billy, Mr. Mitri, Pelly, and Mads. Now, for Mr. Mitri, I think that's going to be after investigating, in my opinion, because I'm not sure if he clipped the rear tyre on that corner, or it's tagged him, but it all comes down to opinion, and I'll leave it to the TFRL boys. Lots of, well, it's mainly two strategies being played out of this part. Deneen, Rocco, and James, all those drivers are on the ultra stuff. So it'll be interesting to see whether Ballboy's strategy will be effective compared to Deneen, because Deneen could be planning a second stop, push his lead much further out. But as James comes back,
returned.
I'll be home.
Okay. Oh. There. Yeah, Rocco definitely losing those tyres by the looks. We're going to be a bit cut for something to say, I think, in the next 18 laps by the looks. Deneen 18.4 seconds out in front, but be wary because he will have to go on to another set of tyres. He is on a two-stop strategy, but looking dominant at the minute. 6 wins in a row is looking very, very likely at the minute. Ballboy, if you're just tuning in, is second. We are, as I get a message from Billy, which is unacceptable there. I think hopefully nobody saw that. Goldie in third at the minute. Glock in fourth. And S-Boy in fifth, running off the top 5. Oh, Rocco hitting the wall there. Might just have to come in for a bit of TLC, some tender loving care to that car. But Deneen out in front. I want to get your opinions though in the comments section, and I want to get your opinions on the state of the game. Is league racing fit enough? Is league racing good enough to be run on this game? And if so, or if not, why? I'd like to hear your comments coming through in the comment section, and I will read them out, obviously with nothing to do apart from commentate on the action here tonight. It is a good topic to talk about, I think, as well. It's an important topic. I think more people should be talking about it. And if you want a little bit of an exclusive as to the F1 2018 plans for next season, I can exclusively reveal on this stream to everyone that is watching that we are going to be launching a brand new show hosted by me on a Thursday night at 6 p.m. It's going to be called TFRL Commentators Corner. TFRL Commentators Corner will be hosted by me. Each week I'm going to be joined by special guests from TFRL drivers, interviewing on what their thoughts are going to be for the week ahead. We are also going to be hopefully getting a hot lap for you done each week as well, of each track that will be run. It's something very, very exciting. I see other leagues have been doing this already, but it's something very exciting. I'm looking forward to challenging and to getting the guests in, of course, and interviewing the drivers. Going to give you a track preview as well each week. Something really, really good, I think, to happen tonight, as Jack Meyer, I think, has returned and has just missed my exclusive.
I heard the entire thing.
What do you make, though? Because it's something I want to get socialising more with the drivers. It's something I think important to hear what the drivers are going to think going into the race weekend, and then having the interviews afterwards, after the races, and then reflecting on their thoughts. And that can make them improve, I think. So that's the basis of where I'm coming around with this.
Yeah, and that's a good plan. Like, just like Tom Show, that never took off, as it was a pain to edit.
Yeah, the FRL show, of course. Well, this is not aiming to be anything like the FRL show, if I have to be honest.
It's not
going to be
entertainment.
Yeah, it's going to be something that's hosted by me. It's rough timings, hopefully, each week. It is going to be live streamed on the TFRL channel, so there's no need to look out anywhere else. It's going to be hosted live here on a Thursday night, 6 p.m. Where hopefully I will be joined by special guests each week. Hopefully we might get we might branch out, bring some external people in, and then talk about a topic each week. But relative timings at the minute, I'm hoping each episode is going to be half an hour in length. Half an hour in length to get driver interviews, hot lap, track preview, all done. And then focus on your thoughts.
News round.
Yeah, and then a bit of like a social news. But it appears that we are going to be getting a battle out on track very, very shortly, because Glock has put the hammer down and he's catching Goldie. It's 1.1 seconds. I've seen that progressively get down from 2.9 seconds. Deneen's in as well from the lead. Deneen is in from the lead of the race.
And if anyone's still feisty for James's commentary and Glock's talent, come hop on to FRL-F1 later today.
FRL-F1, yeah. FRL-F1, I will be there. Ballboy takes the lead of this race, though. Goldie, I think, is just going to be behind Deneen, is he? Deneen just coming out of the pits. It's going to be very close, actually, coming through. Oh, and it's going to be super close. Goldie's got him. Goldie has got him, but crucially, I think Deneen has got ahead of Glock, unless Glock can actually go around, and Deneen wants to give this a shout, and he's gone in for the DRS. That's cheeky from Deneen. He's gone into the DRS, but of course Glock
has got the overtake.
Then. And actually, Deneen not using up his DRS there at all. Cold tyres though, he's stuck in traffic. I don't think in traffic a little bit, as everyone in front drops to 1 bar, which is absolutely brilliant. Hopefully that doesn't occur. We are all fine at the minute. Rocco, by the way, has been running around in 6th, just to update you on his connection. His connection's running fine. It must have been just a one-off last week.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's been perfect so far.
Connection issues was a one-off, because I do believe this is the longest I've ever stayed in a race.
Here we go.
Like 6 weeks.
Here comes Glock. Is he going to go around the outside? I'm taking it from his point of view. Switchback Goldie parks it on the apex, though, to absolute perfection. And Deneen, I'm going to watch on board with Deneen, see how he's going. But now this is just holding Deneen up. All of this letting Ballboy just inch away. I think that gap has extended by about 7/10 this lap so far. Goldie now trying to put the hammer down. They're all on the same strategy ahead.
Goldie's catching marginally.
Yeah, I'm saying they're all on the same strategy. It's going to be a real interesting thing. S-Boy's not out of this either, I don't think. If he can keep those tyres going, Rocco 3-second time penalty. I'm predicting he'll probably come in the pits in the next couple of laps because he's not pitting this lap.
Interestingly, we got Rocco and James pushing their ultras pretty long.
Yeah, 11 laps, 12 laps. We are going to see an overtake though. Here comes Glock. Similar to what we saw with Weisnick and Matt Tibos last night. It's got done though this time. Glocky around the outside. Goldie though on the inside on the brakes. Trying to get it done. And here comes Deneen now down the inside. Trying to feather the eye of the needle through the middle. S-Boy's probably just watching this thinking, oh, hopefully something might happen. Glock though hands it round the outside. Little bit of desync. Contact there. But Glock has got that move done. And now Deneen has got to back off. S-Boy's in this as well, but look at the gap. 7 seconds to Ballboy. 7 seconds, he's getting the second. Glock now free of the traffic, essentially. Goldie holding everyone up. Looks like he's overheating those tyres a little bit too much. Deneen stuck in traffic. Is this going to leave Ballboy into a potential win? I'm not sure. There's still uncertainty going into this race.
If he's happening to be listening right now, I think you should put it into a low DRS mode if I was him.
But trainer cars, yeah, trainer cars flooding through the last couple of corners here, going through the grandstand section. Deneen has got to get past Goldie, ideally down the straight into turn 1. Here we go. He's lined up for move, I think. He's lined up for move. Gets a better run off. Just runs a little bit wide, and in fact, he's not even close enough. Gets the DRS.
Yeah.
And he doesn't try it.
To do anything in the retrospect.
Yeah, he doesn't try it at all.
Goldie be able to get DRS off for Glock because he is within the 1 second barrier.
No, we won't. There's the DRS line. It's just gone. DRS line. Deneen down the inside of turn 4 though. Oh, Deneen down the inside of turn 4 loses control of the car a little bit. He's on the right hand side of the track and I think he's going to let Goldie go. But the DRS is there for Deneen. If he can pull it off from the outside into turn 5. Can he? Goldie on the brakes. Just force him off track a little bit. Deneen's going to launch this up the inside though. It should be job done here for the Irishman. And he is up to P3. But he's still there, Goldie. He's on the inside. But Deneen hangs it round the outside. Brave, brave stuff from the Irishman. He's clear now of the traffic and he's up to P3. Brilliant, brilliant racing between both drivers there.
Good to see racing like that. It's something, though I hate to admit it, that we would wish for in FRL.
It is honestly something. Ooh, Goldie hitting the wall and S-Boy nearly getting forced off track there with Goldie hitting the wall. And S-Boy potentially lined up for a move down the inside of Goldie, doesn't try it here. But all of that has let Glock pull away by by about 2.5 seconds roughly. As they flood through into the grandstand section. Ballboy leads by 5.8 seconds, but that gap is starting to diminish down a little bit. 5.6, it is coming down. I think Glock has got the wing between himself and he is closing in. Deneen now up to 3rd, passing Goldie on this lap. S-Boy in 5th. Bjorn Voss's AI has just gone in the pits. Rocco did pit, by the way, at the last lap. I forgot to pick up on that. So he's gone in the pits. Yeah. Set of ultras to the end should last quite easily, I think.
Yeah, he's the best of the rest of the minute from our top 5 competitors.
Best of the rest, but his connection's still looking good.
Ooh,
and that's what matters. S-Boy!
Yeah. It's when I'm born when it happened.
Yeah. Do you know what? I went off to go on board with Rocco to check his connection. I didn't even see him do that. That was very strange. But S-Boy in the wall, has he got full wing damage off that? Left side impact?
No, he narrowly missed it.
So he's all fine.
Good save from him, worthy of Max Verstappen, if I'd say.
Yeah, S-Boy did recover that car pretty well there. But 5 seconds, Ballboy leads from Glock. Deneen not catching at the rate that I was imagining he'd catch. 1.5 seconds off, still got quite a lot to do if he wants to try and win this race. But if these guys, 1st, 2nd, 4th and 5th go to the end, this is going to be so close. I'm telling you now, we could have a 5-way battle for the win here.
He had so much ERS, but now he's got like 1/3 of what he had. But in retrospect, he could be saving his tyres for when everyone pits.
Yeah, Deneen on a fresher set. Deneen on a fresher set. Glock, by the way, is running about 20% more than Deneen in the ERS modes at the minute. It's around 62 to 40, so about 22% roughly. But Deneen catching. Here we go. We could see a move. Danina's catching,
We
8
really
tenths off,
need-
6 tenths off. Oh, what a brilliant run that is at the final corner. He's going to probably get it down the straight, I would imagine. Not this straight. Next one coming up.
Excuse you?
Excuse me indeed.
Yeah.
Glock, though, catching Ball Boy. And this is putting Deneen back
Yeah.
into things. There's Ball Boy going through the foreground of shot. Deneen now probably lining up a move, but he did catch the wall, I think, in the background. He's not going to be close enough for a move down the straight unless he really sends it. Which he doesn't.
3 mile per hour difference between the two drivers then.
Yeah, ERS, by the way, has just closed up a little bit. 16%, I think, is the difference between Glock and Deneen currently in their ERS range. I do like to put a little bit of statistics on things. But Glock is really bringing Deneen into this. He's almost getting a toll,
Deneen's got
but
a
that
3-second
could be
time
important.
penalty.
Yeah, that could be important.
Yeah.
3-second time penalty for Deneen. Glock runs out wide, though, gets a much better run out the corner. Like I said in qualifying, wider run, deeper exit, but Deneen is close enough. Oh, was that Glock moving under braking there? Might have to have a look at that. Glock, I'm not sure if Deneen positioned the car. I'm not sure what happened there, as they nearly killed the cameraman on the apex there. But
Yeah.
3.8 seconds. Gap just fluctuating now a little bit for the lead between Bullboy and Glock. But Deneen, if he's close enough, should get the move done going down into turn 1. And I'm going to go TV pod with him as we see his run through the final corner. Will it be better than Glock? Glock took it in much deeper though. And Deneen,
Yeah.
much deeper line there from Glock, getting about 2-3 tenths maybe out of Deneen there.
I think Boy's really suffering with tyre wear at the minute because he's not attacking kids, but Glocky is. That's possibly one of the reasons why the interval's dropping.
Oh,
Deneen
appalling run out
with
by Deneen.
DRS.
Appalling run out the corner by Deneen. He's not even close again down into turn 5 or 6. Yeah, that is. Oh, that's turn 6, I should say. This is turn 7 and 7. Front wing damage there from, I think, Pelly earlier on in the race when it was intermediate conditions. Yes, we did have a wet start this race. If you're just tuning in, you have missed quite a lot already. 21 out of 31 though. Bullboy leads by 2.5 seconds, but the tow and the catch could be completed very soon. It's almost like the peloton in the Tour de France. Closing
We
in on the
got
leader.
A Sauber behind one car and then the
Goldie.
other Sauber behind another.
Yep, S-Boy catching up on Goldie. 7 tenths currently separating them. That's starting to hot up for 4th. But Deneen, I'm going to focus my attentions on this battle for 2nd though, because it could be a 3-way battle for the lead very, very soon. Deneen taking a much deeper line into the corner. I'm not sure if he's got a warning there. Just taps the little back end of Glock there. Goldie gets a 3-second time penalty through that section as well. Just brushing against the wall. And it's not a commentary without my burp. Deneen again has picked up another 3-second time penalty. This is costing him.
Yeah.
Really costing him. I think that's
he's
6
attacking
seconds
too
now.
much now.
He is attacking too much, but he has got a much better run out of the last corner into turn 1. Not close enough this time around. You've got to be within, I think, a 1/10.5 to get the move done into turn 1 and 2. Catching the curb again. Deneen not really enjoying it out there at the minute.
No.
And again, look how wide he's missing the apexes. This is not helping his cause at all. If he wants the 6th win, he has got to put the hammer down. He is putting the hammer down regarding the ERS. Lixer picks up a 3-second time penalty further down the order. As S-Boy closing up round the outside of Goldie, trying to go here. S-Boy. Goldie positions the car well. S-Boy could try this round the outside, similar to what we saw with Lewis last night. He doesn't try it though. Goldie remains in position. S-Boy now down the inside. Can he get him on the brakes? Can he get him on the brakes? They're nearly in the wall. Oh, Goldie hangs round the outside brilliantly there and keeps the position. Yeah. And this is beginning to hot up. And look at the battle for the lead. It's now a 2.5 away.
Now, interesting to say right now, but Bullboy and Glocky, they do not have yellow.
Sorry to cut you off, S-Boy. Sorry to cut you off. S-Boy's going around the outside of Goldie. Once again, is he going to try it? Switch back. Again, Goldie just positioning the car. Deneen another 3-second time, and that's 9 seconds now. S-Boy down on the inside. The camera cuts away, putting Goldie nearly off in the wall there. Goldie fights it back, but S-Boy's got that move done. Just outside of track limits, but good driving.
Yeah.
And Goldie now, I think, is on the back foot compared to S-Boy. Really missing the apexes now is Goldie. He could still keep within... If he keeps within a second, I think he's got a chance of possibly nicking a podium here. I know it might seem like much, but trust me. Now look at this. Three-way battle for the lead. B-League. From what we were saying earlier on, I didn't think we were going to get any battles. It's just hotted up immediately. Now Deneen trying to go for a move. Glock has got a much better overspeed though, and he's going to stay. Oh, is Deneen surely not going to try around the outside? That was a bit brave if he was going to try it. Ballboy hanging on by the skin of his teeth at the minute. Glock in second, Deneen in third. S-Boy holding off Goldie for now. Look at the blistering actually happening down on Goldie's tyres. Really letting go. Running over a little bit of front wing. That's not going to help either. And he's now just nearly outside of a second away. As Glock could be lining up a move on Ballboy. Nearly crashing in the Anderson Bridge checks and nearly runs in the back of him there as well. 8 laps to go. I can see this going Deneen's way if I've got to be honest. But if Ballboy and Glock hold him up enough and he remains in third till the end of the race, it's going to be one of these two ahead that's going to be nicking the win.
Yeah. And right now, for the top three, we can say that this is a battle between FRL, AZR, and TFRL.
This is perfect. It's like a dream scenario for all of us here. FRL Ballboy leads.
Ballboy.
Come on, Glock.
Sorry.
Oh, Deneen just losing control of the car, though. Deneen just losing control of the car. But that's a much better run. This is it. This is the move. Is it going to be the race-defining move for Deneen down the inside? He's got to try it. He's side by side with him going into the corner. Glock away. Glock turns into him. Oh, he's lost control of the car. Oh, dearie me. Glock, I think, rightly let him through there. Yeah, Glock apologising. Deneen lets him through. I think it was Glock really losing the car. That cost Deneen and ran into the back of Deneen. Yeah, Goldie has entered the pits. Ultra softs for him. Rocco only coming round the last corners now, so Goldie's going to be out ahead there. Battling over for now. But Glock just lost control of the car, was flicking in between both of them, and he just looked like he got caught on the curb at turn 1, got flung to the outside into turn 2, ran out wide on the AstroTurf, came across, Deneen was there on the inside, and then that's what's caused that. I would put that down to a racing incident. I will get, obviously, professional experience opinions, obviously, from the other admins. Look up there by Glock.
James Killer and O'Stephen close. I'll keep an eye on that.
These two have been going at it quite considerably throughout this race. It's the battle that I really haven't given any attention to. James Killer could be lining up a move into turn 1. Not quite. But for now, battling for the lead has stopped, so I'm just going to keep on board with the James Killer battle. And as soon as we get a little bit of break in the action, I will cut into the penalty situation very soon. But I think James Killer's going to have him here. As long as he's got the overspeed, which he doesn't look like he's got, unless he puts it late on the brakes down the inside. Glock's picked up a 3-second time penalty.
Yeah.
James Killer going around the outside of Old Stephen. Old Stephen positions the car beautifully there, just rubs against the wall a little bit. And James Killer, in his desperate attempts to get past Old Stephen, who I may add is on the same strategy as Ballboy and Glock. Rocco's picked up a 3-second time penalty there as well, and he's losing time to Goldie.
Looked like Deneen hit the wall there, and speaking of Deneen,
James Killer, I thought was going to go diving down the inside of Old Stephen there. Keep an eye on that battle. I'm going to cut back to the lead.
Okay. Yeah, I don't mind if you cut me off, but for Deneen, he got yellow fuel light compared to Glock and Ballboy, so it's going to be interesting to see if
he's running on the limit.
Save fuel at the end.
He's running on the limit. He's going to be about. It's going to be 0.1 either way. He could be minus, he could be plus. That's what the yellow light means for anybody that is not tech savvy like this. But all of this battling now, look, he's been brought into it. S-Boy is only 5 seconds off the lead, pretty much.
James messed up the final corner though. That's increased the gap between Stephen and James.
Yeah, Stephen. But I think James is going to get him before the end of this race. Because he's on fresher
Yeah.
tyres. He's on 12-lap fresher tyres. There is a yellow flag in Sector 2. Oh, Lixer's out. Lixer has crashed. Where is this? This is in Sector 3. Let me just have a look. Beyond Voss. Oh! Is that him off there? Was it? Is this him here? Oh, there he is, down the escape road. He's down the escape road. I think he's just given up, really. But the battle for the lead, heating up. 5-10 separating the top three. Ball Boy has got his work cut out to defend these two, I think. Especially Deneen, who I think should get this. But penalty situation. I'm sorry, that needs removing. 3-second time penalty for Glock.
Yeah.
That is such an unfortunate 3-second time penalty. But now he's going to go around the outside of Ball Boy. Could Deneen try and get it on the act as well? Glock around the outside of Ball Boy. Oh, fantastic move! If he pulls this off, can he get it down the inside? Ball Boy just turns in a little bit. Glock is still there. Ball Boy, this is brilliant. This is brilliant stuff. Glock hanging around the outside. Oh, fantastic move by Glock. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Can Deneen respond? Just taps the back of Ball Boy. And now he's got a car in the way. Glock's going to get away from this, I think. Glock getting away.
Is the crowning moment.
Oh, he's run wide. He's run wide. Ball Boy runs wide as well. And this has given Deneen a great crack at things once again. This race doesn't want to stop. Deneen trying to hang around the outside of Ball Boy. Is he? Is he? No, he's not. He's going to back off. And I think that's quite wise there. But all of this battling, look at S-Boy. 1.4 seconds off Deneen. This could be his race, you know. This could be a remarkable comeback, considering he was caught up in that bit of contact earlier on in the race. Lap 1, he was down in 9th place.
Yeah.
Yellow flag Sector 1, is that James Killer? Because he hasn't moved.
Yeah. Now, I find it interesting that Ball Boy and Glock are still able to find Deneen even with tyres.
Sorry to cut you off, Deneen. Now down the inside of Ball Boy. This is the race-defining move, and he's got him done easily down the inside. Deneen gets him. He's free. Now, this is looking unlikely, but can he win going into this? I know Glock's picked up several 3-second time penalties. I've got to come on board quickly to the penalty situation between the top three. Glock has got 3 penalties. Deneen has got 3 penalties. All to play for. Ball Boy's got nothing. Ball Boy's got nothing.
And what about S-Boy? We need to consider him in this equation.
Jesus Christ, I didn't realise he was that close. S-Boy, again, no penalties. So the 3rd and 4th are actually going to be 1st and 2nd at the minute by the end of this. Well, obviously, things can change.
You said earlier in the race that 23 laps will probably make these sort of 70%. So it's Glocky and Ball Boy are going to have to pit. No, I think they can make it to the end. It'll be 80% by the end. 80-85%, around that figure. They can make it to now.
Yeah, we saw with Unseen though, remember? Unseen set 30 laps on the softs, or 29 laps.
Yeah.
Can be done. Yellow flag Sector 3, James Killer's out. And is that the grandstand section? So they're coming up through...
Down to 7 competitors now.
This is him. Oh, there he is. Jesus Christ, where's he crashed there? How's he crashed there? Oh!
Deneen with another 3 seconds.
This is throwing everything.
Seconds.
This is throwing everything into the caution. 4 laps to go. Glock leads by 0.3 of a second. Deneen in 2nd though, closing in. Ball Boy in 3rd, S-Boy in 4th.
If Glocky gets another penalty and Goldie can catch, Goldie could be on for a podium in the minute.
He could be, but look at the gap. I mean, it's 22 seconds. He's going to have to pick up the pace by... He's got to, I think...
Laps.
I personally think Goldie's got to find at least another, what? Anywhere between 7 and 10 seconds as S-Boy tries to line up and move there on Ball Boy. Deneen down the inside! Whoa, that was late.
Ambitious.
Late and brave from Deneen. He wants this. He really wants this. The guys in behind, by the way, are falling back. That's got to factor in. 4 laps to go. Those tyres fall off at the end. Who knows? But Glock is producing possibly a race-winning performance here. But you've got to have a look at the battle in behind. As Deneen catches the back end of Glock. Oh, dear.
Okay, sped into the pits. So that's interesting.
That's another set of hypers for him, going for fastest lap, I think. Oh, this is a crazy race. I think this is a crazy race for all the right reasons here tonight in Singapore. Small guy, you're missing out, man. God. Deneen, closing in on Glock. This is going to throw everything. All these 4 drivers have got to throw caution to the wind. And there's got to be a winner out of this. If S-Boy gets past Ball Boy, he's going to win.
He wins.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about. Oh! And he's getting close. Getting very close. But Deneen getting close as well. Is he going to go down the inside on Glock? Down the inside. Glock saw him coming, but he's run massively wide.
He's overshot it.
Glock. I think wary of the contact that they had earlier on in the race. Deneen just having a snap of oversteer coming out the corner. Look at how the tyres are going though. Deneen has got that move done, but he's going to be vulnerable to Glock on the straight, so I think it's got a straight line speed setup on. And look at him, here he comes. Oh, breezing past. Breezing past.
Oh, S-Boy, can he send it on the inside?
S-Boy, no. S-Boy's got to go for it. Deneen run the outside. Oh, can Deneen do it? No, he can't. Glock, oh, there's contact. There's decent contact there. And, oh, getting a bit hairy. Oh, my God.
No. I think Goldie's got
Stevens out.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
I mean, yeah, Goldie's got the podium at this point.
Goldie has got the podium,
Possibly.
maybe. He has 12 seconds, yeah. That little bit of contact, he's full. Deneen not losing the tyres at all. Yeah. It was a clear bit of contact on the back end, which really comes down to the desync. And as we were saying earlier on, the state of the game, get it sorted out. Otherwise, we would have still been having a 4-way battle for the lead. Deneen leads though. How are Ballboy and S-Boy still going on 24 lap old softs is what is getting me. Deneen now can pull away, but he's got to pull away 12 seconds in 2 laps. 6 seconds a lap, it's impossible.
And FRL, Ballboy, the man with the B, be the crowner of Singapore BD tonight.
Can he? Can he defend off S-Boy? He's got a much better run at the final corner. He is closing up. He has got the overspeed, S-Boy. And if I was S-Boy...
take at any point.
Yeah, if I was S-Boy, I would go for it this lap. I would go for it and try and seal the deal. Because you know how formidable nearly said Bullcock there.
How resilient.
How resilient Ballboy can actually be when he gets overtaken. He can fight back from an absolute mile back. Deneen, 2.1 seconds though. S-Boy, not trying it. Go for it, man. I want to see an overtake. Go for it. You've got to.
Come on,
you've got the win. You've got to win. And I may add, also, S-Boy is part of the Years at Our Academy. I may just throw that in.
Oh. Fellow Years at Ours.
Glock, by the way, that front wing damage really costing him. He could be vulnerable to Goldie. I think he must have gone again somewhere out on track. Glock getting closed in all the time by Goldie.
I guess MCQ's going to be very happy with this race.
MCQ will be very happy with this race. Goldie, picking up a 3-second time penalty though.
That phone is racing contentions. I don't know.
No, I think he'll get it. I think, unless, I'm going to quickly check now.
He's got 2 penalties.
2 penalties.
He's got 3 penalties.
3 penalties, yeah.
S-Boy with a 5-second stop though, that's 5 seconds.
Exceeding track limits.
I've always won this, I think.
You think? S-Boy though, he's going to try it. He will try it. No, an S-Boy will try it. Oh!
5-second advantage.
Goldie nearly going on the back of Glock with that front wing damage. Oh no! Goldie going down the inside of turn 21! S-Boy's out! What's happened there?
Always won this!
What has happened there?
So much.
Has he lost it at the final? Did he lose it at the final corner?
Yeah, he did.
The race keeps changing fortunes here. Final lap. Deneen's 5 seconds clear. 5 seconds clear. I think he needs another couple of laps to win this.
Yeah, but it's the final lap.
Final lap, and he's got to find another 8 seconds, I think. At least another 8 seconds.
Damage, so does Donkey, of course.
Yeah,
so
but Goldie on quicker tyres should get away from that.
Yeah.
Oh. Poor Rocco, he's probably thinking, I've timed this to absolute perfection here. He's been on the Hypersofts 2 laps. S-Boy's just crashed out in front of him. He's going to finish 5th. Beyond Voss's AI, he's going to finish 6th.
I mean...
Mad race.
Surprising. Literally
Mad
started
race.
off with 40 people, and we got less than half.
We've got less than half
remaining.
the grid finishing. We've got 5 finishers here tonight. And I think it's less than last night. It's way less than last night. Yellow flag sector 3 is Rocco. And I think he's given up. I think he's waiting for
hey,
Deneen to overtake him here.
At least we haven't got a restart today.
We haven't got a restart. No restart here in TFRL. Rocco is about to come around the final corner. However, Deneen is going to come around the final corner and win here in Singapore. Across the line, that is.
Drive the entire lap.
Ball boy across the line will win. 5.4 seconds. Goldie is going to come across the line now. Will he get second? Goldie coming across the line. Oh, he might not get second, you know. Oh, and he hasn't.
Oh.
He hasn't. Goldie does not get second. And Glock coming across the line sets fourth.
So now we wait on Rocco.
And Goldie in fact.
AI.
Yeah, Goldie in fact, 16.6 seconds. He must have had a 5-second stop go added on there. Surely.
Yeah.
Oh. But I know we normally do interviews after this, but let's see if he is available for an interview. Bullboy, are you there? Yes, you are. And I can guarantee by that reaction out on stream that you have had to work so hard for that. Talk us through what happened there out on track.
This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, when I started 7th in this race, and I knew it was raining, you know, at the beginning, I mean, with Deneen being so quick and pulling away, I mean, how on earth did I do that?
Oh, Rocco.
I don't know.
And I think for information purposes only, we're just watching on board with Rocco here. He is coming around the final couple of corners, however. Rocco is going to be coming across the line in 5th place, no matter what happens here. He can crash out on the final corner if he wants to. He's slowing down. And he's going to do some donuts, I think. He's going to run down the time. Or is he going to come across the line backwards? I think he's going to do that. Cross the line backwards in a nice stylish way. Rocco crosses the line. And I think he got a penalty for that as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bullboy.
Exploit is P6.
Yeah, Bullboy. 7th place from the start. We saw what happened. How on earth you have came from 20 seconds down? I know Deneen has had 12, 15 seconds, I think, worth of penalties. Could you consider yourself lucky by winning this race, or do you think you earned that on merit?
Yeah, of course. I mean, in every race win,
Oh God,
you've got to have an element of luck. But I have to say, that first corner, going round the outside of about 5 or 6 cars to get into 2nd place, and those intermediate conditions at the beginning where I was able to keep up with Deneen, I think that point in the race is as crucial as what happened later on, when, of course, Deneen did a 2-stop and got those penalties and battled with Glock. I think that was equally as important. So, both those factored in a remarkable result.
Remarkable result. Let's run through that result. Bullboy wins here, unbelievably. From Deneen in 2nd, Goldie 3rd, Glock 4th, Rocco 5th, and in fact my top 3, pretty much nearly bang on. S-Boy, Bjorn Vossel, Stephen James, Killer Elixir, Billy, Mr. Mitri, Pelly and Mads, all rest here tonight in TFRL B-League. And I'm very conscious of the time that it is 8:25. I'm so sorry that we've overrun, but the intermediate conditions clearly playing a part in this race. What I will do, I'll give some updates out on Twitter about what to expect. We've got the GT3 Championship tomorrow, first round. We're going to have 2 streams. Yes, you heard me right, 2 streams. I'm going to be commentating on both. Hopefully we might have a Welsh commentator with us as well. Not Jack Meyer. But thank you very much for being with me anyways, Jack, tonight. Been a pleasure.
Good.
Pelly has just said to me the weirdest reason why he crashed out. His mother went past him in front of the TV and he crashed. And on that note, I think we'll end there. Thank you very much for watching. in this mad Singapore Grand Prix. We are next week in Japan, and then we're on a break for a week. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye. Damon Hill. David Coulthard.